Okay, so that was a emerald green cypress that I picked up at a nursery. I just happened to be walking by and I noticed that it had a really thick trunk. Didn't look like it was doing too well. I got it home, watered it a couple times, and it just perked right back up. The root ball, as I showed you, is so thick that I can barely get water to go through it. So that's a problem. There's a couple reasons to repot. One of them is, drainage. That can be bad soil or just too many roots in the pot. So I'll uproot it. I'm not gonna do any wiring, any cutting. Well, I might cut a little bit off just to keep it alive. But my goal is to get it to grow. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. So look how many roots are in this thing.
What?
It's solid.
Oh.
All the way around. That's right, Grace, it's solid. So I'm definitely have to rip this apart a little bit more than I wanted to.
Yeah.
I can't even squeeze it. I can't even loosen any dirt. So
Yeah.
lots of cutting.
Yep. What happened?
Not sure how right this is, but it's what I do. When I get a big root ball, this is a little bit more excessive than usual. I always start from the middle, try to pull the root ball apart and kind of make it flat. Sometimes you can cut little slits in it to get it to open up. Anyways, it's been about 15-20 minutes going at this root ball and still solid as rock. So here we go. I'm just gonna put it in a 2.5 gallon can. You may have seen me cut these in half to make shallow pots. I want this one just to grow. So I'm gonna put it in full size. Got my handy dandy soil that I make. Already shown you a video on that. Here I go. What are you doing? Don't do it. You're not gonna find one. So as you can see, it's wiggling in the pot a little bit. I'm gonna put wire in it. Probably should have, didn't have the thought at the time. So I am going to be taking a lot off because of how much I cut back the root ball. My idea is to keep, I don't know if you can see it, the bigger of the two trunks. And I'll cut this cambium layer off and do some like gin work. Head this bigger leader off a little bit just to get some of the side growth to start popping. And hopefully it lives. We'll see. did a little reading on this cypress, and for propagation purposes, it says if you want to thicken up growth, you can actually just cut a lot of these off and it'll back bud. So I might shorten a little bit. I'm not sure yet. But so I got that one ginned, taper's going fine, but then I got this nice little side one starting. Almost gives me another little taper there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut that, make that my new lead, at least for now. It'll change later, I'm sure, but I'll just make life a little bit easier in the meantime. All right, well, can't take back some cuts. So here we go. Boom, done. Look at that. I wish that would grow. Nice little tree, whatever. And then I gotta make these probably grow around. I'll have to talk to some of the guys I know that are into bonsai, who know a lot more than me. I know if you don't already have a club locally, find one, make one. They're a great resource. I got interested in bonsai about 10 years ago. I don't know, 15 years ago. When I was doing gardening, I'd see all these little trees that just kept getting hit by weed eaters and stuff, and thought, hey, these are cool little bonsais, or put these in a pot, would be really cool. Went to the club, realized how little I knew, and life got ahead of me, and I kind of had to take a break. Bonsai is always in the back of my mind, but trying to jumpstart back into it, so you're going to be along for the ride. Enjoy. So I think that's what I'm going to do for now. Water it, let it get its feet wet, and not touch it for probably a year or two. I won't wire it, I'm just going to let it grow, do its thing. Survive is the goal. So I'll leave it here. Thanks for tuning in.